Hi, I'm Coach Kane from Straight Flash Gym, Portland, Oregon. This is Coach Ella. Continuing to look at side control or cross side bottom. And then again, looking at not the inside arm, but the far arm. We'll look at a different hand position than we looked at last time. Right. So last time we looked at our hand here, and then we looked at how to push and how to pull from that position. Today I want to look at the hand here and how we might effectively use our hand here. It's a pretty common position that you see people teach. The hand cups the shoulder here, and then what's important on the elbow here is that it tucks in tight. And I'm not applying pressure to the chin or neck, I'm actually applying pressure to her shoulder here. And if I do an upa, I can frame on her upper chest there. That's pretty good. I'm going to modify this hand position a little bit because what I don't like about it is because my arms are split, and you can see my arms are split because Ella's between my two arms. She has the ability to do some arm lock on this arm, and so however you would capture this arm, you could drive forward, use your chest. Yeah, there. And so a good rule in grappling is to not let your arms get split from the bottom. And so we're going to fix it. We're still going to do from here, but we're going to do a little fix. And so if I find myself caught in this position, one of the things I like to do is a little bump and then tuck my hand. Right there. And as soon as I tuck my hand there, she won't be able to harvest that arm anymore. It's not harvestable. And I'm going to build a really good, strong, solid frame structure. I'm going to turn because I'm going to do something different with this arm now. So this arm that's on the hip here, I'm going to take it off and I'm going to grab my wrist with it like that. And then take my elbows and bring them into my body here, right there. And then now if she tries to touch her shoulder to my chest, it's just not going to happen. She's not going to be able to do that. And my elbows stay in close, so it really keeps her off. And so go ahead and see if you can get like a really good shoulder justice here. It's just not going to happen. I'm able to keep her off with that. And so this keeps her shoulder really far away from my chest and neck with my elbows in, and it builds like a post and beam structure like that. And it's really strong if my elbows come in. And so if I find myself caught here, and she can have an like a cross face position here, a little bump, a tuck like that, and then grab there, and then now it's going to be really hard. I like this a lot. And when I have this position, the ability to create space to get my knee in is going to be pretty easy. The other thing that happens from this position is when they feel their shoulder being lifted, they will sit out towards your head. There. That's going to be a really common response from the top person. So let's look at that real quick. So when Ella sits out towards my head, go ahead. One of the things I do immediately is this inside arm, the elbow hits the mat next to my hip because I don't want her to be able to scoot up. So what I don't do when she sits out, is I don't reach with this hand. Yes, because now she can sit up underneath my elbow. And so, but I also don't want her to punch me in the face. So let's look at how we would fix that. So she sits out. This elbow is going to tuck here, and this hand's going to cup the bicep like that with a long frame there. And I'm not going to compromise this space here so she can't climb. And so now if Ella tries to hit me with this arm, yeah, I've got a little bit of recourse there. And because my elbow is next to my hip, I'm going to ask Ella to keep me from letting my knee touch my elbow down here. So don't let me get my knee in. That's going to be really hard. And so I've got a really good pressure against her hip here, just a little bit of a bump and a shrimp. And then my knee can touch my elbow, which gives me space to get in. And so the whole thing again from cross sides. And I don't care if she's got an underhook or a hand on the far side. This time she's got a cross face, which is fine. I find myself here. I'm going to bump, tuck, grab. there, bring my elbows in, and now she tries to close that space. Not gonna happen. She sits out, my elbow comes down, and then I block that wrist. That's it. So post and beam structure like that, that's a really strong frame. And what I like about it is once you get your arms underneath the armpit like that, it's really difficult for the top person to harvest them back out. Give that a try. Let me know how it goes.